All right, everyone, welcome back. So, what we have going right now is another quick episode of our Minecraft lives here. So, as I said, welcome back. Today we are crushing the rest of this, the rest of our automatic cobblestone generator. So, I'm just going to finish this up. And I am just finishing this up right now. And I will continue our chat about all the things we've been talking about. So, what I'm doing here is just essentially following this video. And if you ever have any questions at all, feel free to shoot me a message. Feel free to let me know if you want to understand anything. And if you want to learn about anything, feel free to shoot me a message at any time. Because we all have questions, and they are all very valid questions. We all have things that we want to know and want to understand. And when we ask questions, that's going to produce the answers that we want. When we ask a question, that's what's going to provoke the thought process to start happening. And again, you might say, what do I mean by that? Well, when we ask certain questions, we're going to get certain answers. And when we ask effective questions, and what I mean by that is when we ask questions that are based off of prosperity, when we ask questions that are based off of, our goal, or where we want to go, what we want to achieve, what we want to see happen in our life. And when we ask a certain question, that answer is going to be met. It's going to come, because that's how our success mechanism, the universe, God, whatever, when we pray, when we have something that we say, this is what I want, and this is what I am expecting in my life, and I ask the question and I say, what can I do to get there? And remember, it is the quality of our questions that we ask. If the person's asking out of, worry or doubt or fear or lack or limitation, they're going to get an answer that's going to provide just in terms of what they've asked. And again, you might say, what does that mean? For example, let me say two different types of questions. So if the person asks, what can I do to get myself out of debt? Or what can I do to really get this person away from me? Those things are questions, and they will be provided answers given that question that was asked. That person may be asking out of a place that they don't want, or maybe they're not even aware that they don't actually care for that answer. However, when they ask those questions, they will receive answers in line with that question. So what we really want to do is ask questions based off of prosperity that's going to serve us. What can I do to get me to this end goal, to this result that I really want in life? What can I do to create more prosperity for my family? What can I do to realize this trip, this dream vacation in Costa Rica or the Bahamas, and really help others? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's not what we wanted. Jeez, brother, what the hey? That was pretty good. Interesting learning experience. Didn't know that lava wasn't going to burn those. All right. So remember to ask questions based off of prosperity, based off of the image that we want, and asking prosperous questions, because that's what's going to fuel our creative mechanism, our success mechanism, to give us those like type of answers. So remember to always, and to ensure that the answers, the questions we are seeking, the answers we're seeking, rather, we are giving our success mechanism the fuel that it needs, which is the proper question or a good question. The quality of the question is what's going to produce the quality of the answer. So just remember that. If we're asking, be aware. If I'm asking, something that just isn't serving me, something that just isn't going to produce an answer that I really want, but I feel like, I got to do this because I need money or whatever. And we're all, no matter what awareness you're at, we all have things in our life that don't necessarily serve us, and we're doing them anyway. We get out of that and we form a new habit by thinking and realizing, what, that doesn't serve me anymore, so I'm going to do something different. And then asking the question, or praying, some may say, is what will produce a different answer. And that is praying. It is praying when we ask the higher power, we ask God, we ask whatever you want to attribute it to. Whenever we ask that being that is greater than who we are right now, where we are right now, it must produce an answer. So ensure that your questions that you're asking are based off of things you want, not based off of things that feel like they should be, or, I can go for this. And just make sure and ensure that what you're asking is going to deliver a prosperous answer, because that's what we want in life, prosperity, because that is in line with the universal intention for us, for our lives, We're here and we're in an abundant universe. It is prosperous. It has no lack, no limitations, nothing the universe can't solve. So that being said, let's finish this up. Looks like we're almost done. Add 4 ladders to the top of the machine. Okay. Go to the other side, not too different. So this is coming along very nicely. And we're almost done here, so let's get this going. And it looks like there's some area that is not lit up super efficiently because I was shot by a skeleton. And we don't want that. We don't want stuff spawning around here. So let's just light this up real quick. All right. So we're looking tasty, looking good, looking wasty. We're looking tasty. All right, so let's do this, and let's add our blocks here as said. Front of the temporary block. Okay. Make a U shape of leaves. Okay. This is coming along pretty nicely. I'm definitely looking forward to this end creation here. So we need yeah, that's not super ideal. So I understand why he did that. Okay. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna go get some shears because I need some more leaves. Because these are probably gonna burn in 5 seconds here. Alright, let's get some more water buckets quickly. And let's go get some shears because we could really use some shears. I believe they're in here or something. Good. Good. And even gooder. Perfect with that. Exactly what we needed. Alright, let's waterlog this bad boy. Let's waterlog this bad boy. And we're off. Place a trapdoor in the middle and add water on top. Okay. Temporary blocks. Building block on the other side. All right. I wonder if I can get the bucket from up there. No, I cannot. That's all good. So as the episode wraps up here today, the biggest takeaway that if you can take home anything from this particular episode, what I would suggest to you and what I would really tell you to do is be aware of what questions we're asking. Be aware of if we're asking certain questions that feed what we want, if we're asking certain questions that are feeding things we don't want, but we feel like we should do. Just be aware of what's really going on. Be aware of if we're entertaining things we do or don't want. Place a slab next to the building block. Okay. Another observer in front of it facing like this. And no block in front of the outer observer. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope this resonated with you. I hope that you are able to take some valuable information from this episode. And I will see you all very shortly. I hope you have an amazing day. See you soon.